All right, great Patriots. Thank you so much for your support, choosing Golden State Times as your news source. Now, this event was originally supposed to be a briefing where doctors and scientists were supposed to brief President Trump on what they're working on regarding Operation Warp Speed, regarding therapeutics and stuff like that, and coronavirus. But now it went from being a briefing to a President Trump speech. Now, we don't know exactly why they changed it. We don't know why now it's a speech compared to a briefing. But let's see what President Trump has to say. I'm pretty sure that there have been some updates regarding vaccines, therapeutics, and stuff like that. So I think that's the reason why they switched it from a briefing to a President Trump speech. So stay tuned live here at Golden State Times. We already have footage from the venue where President Trump is going to be. So let me switch it over to the location here. So we're ready to go for President Trump. All right, so this is live footage where President Trump is going to be delivering his speech. Thank you so much, folks, for the help and the support here at Golden State Times. If you'd like to help out Golden State Times, please share the live stream on social media. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. Sharing the live stream is the best way to help out Golden State Times. So thank you so much to everyone that is doing it. Once again, this speech is on coronavirus. It's on coronavirus. President Trump is in North Carolina as he left earlier from the White House. If you guys missed it, we are uploaded President Trump's Q&A with reporters before he left, before he boarded on Marine One, heading to North Carolina. Now President Trump has landed in North Carolina, is on his way to this facility in North Carolina. It's called the Bioprocessing Center, and he's going to be delivering a speech now after getting a briefing on coronavirus. So stay tuned live here at Golden State Times. As you guys can see, folks, there is absolutely no ads on this live stream. There's no advertisements anywhere on this live stream. We have taken them off in order to bypass YouTube censorship. So we want to give a big thank you to all the Patriots in the chat with a Trump hat next to their name. You guys can see them. Their name is in green. They have a Trump hat next to their name. Thank you so much. Those are our sponsors. Our sponsors are viewers just like you, folks. So thank you so much to the Patriots in the chat with the Trump hats next to the name. Because of you, we're able to live stream these events to Patriots all over the country and all over the world. And I'll also like to give a big thank you to all the Patriots that helps us through Super Chat. Because of you, we're able to do this live stream today here on the channel. So thank you so much for your help and your support. I'll be back on the microphone to give shout outs to everyone that is sharing the live stream on Twitter. So don't forget to share it on Twitter. And don't forget to also follow us on Twitter at Gold State Times. All right, folks, so I'd like to give a big thank you to all the Patriots that are sharing the live stream on social media right now. But let me know in the chat, did you guys get notified by YouTube? I haven't sent any notifications yet from text message. Those still haven't been sent out yet, but I want to know, did you guys get notified by YouTube? I am sending the text message notifications right now. So if you are already here for the live stream, then thank you so much for being awesome and nice and early here at Golden State Times. But we're sending out the text notifications right now. So we haven't sent it out yet. They're being sent out right this instant. But let us know if you guys got notified by YouTube. Let me know in the chat. That helps us out a lot to know if YouTube is sending out notifications or not. But we are sending the text notifications right now in case anybody else, any other Patriots didn't get notified by YouTube. All right, for these events, usually they don't have, we're not able to have a hot mic because they're playing copyrighted music in the background. But we will find out, see if there's any copyrighted music playing in the background. If they don't have any, then we can have the hot mic. But if they have music playing in the background, we can't play it. It's just the way that it is when it comes to copyright issues. But we'll let you guys know on the mic. We'll be back on the microphone to give shout outs to everyone that is sharing the live stream on Twitter. So make sure you share the stream on Twitter and follow us at Gold State Times. We want to give a big thank you to all the Patriots with the Trump hat next to their name in the chat. Because of you, we are able to live stream this event here on YouTube. All the Patriots that helps us through Super Chat, through PayPal donations, all that stuff. Because of you, we're able to live stream here on YouTube. As you guys can see, there's no advertisements anywhere on this stream. There's no ads on this stream. We have to take them off in order to go around the YouTube censorship. If we turn advertisements on, they'll limit this live stream. They'll shadow ban this live stream, and Patriots won't be able to see it on their recommended, on their up next, or on their own profiles, or you guys won't get notified at all from YouTube. So thank you so much to the Patriots that are helping us out through Super Chat and through membership. Because of you, we're able to live stream this event to Patriots all over the country and all over the world. All right, folks, I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone that is sharing the live stream on social media. There's no hot mic on this event because they're blasting copyrighted music like Michael Jackson and stuff, so we can't play that on here. They'll shut us down so fast, it will make our heads spin. So we are going to be playing our own music until President Trump comes out, which he should be coming out in 5 minutes. That's what it's scheduled for, in 5 minutes. So let's see if President Trump comes out on time, or if he has to do a couple of interviews and stuff in the background. Sometimes that is what, makes him just a tad bit late, is because he's doing interviews, or he's meeting with politicians or people, or he's doing a tour of the facility, stuff like that. Stuff that I always he always schedule those things very tightly. So most of the time, that's the reason why he's 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late. So again, it's scheduled to start in 5 minutes. So stay tuned live here at Golden State Times, and please share the stream. Now let's check Twitter to see if anybody is sharing the stream on social media. We want to give a big thank you to everyone that helps us out through Super Chat and membership. Because of you, we're able to live stream this event to patriots all over the country and all over the world. So you guys are awesome. And we do have a patriot here that is supporting us through Super Chat. Thank you so much to Jay Fizzle. Thank you so much, Jay Fizzle, for your help and your support through Super Chat. And it says, GST is the only source of straightforward, consistent reporting on our president and current events that is free from manipulation and info to fit the prescribed narrative. And, we don't do that. What method of support is the most beneficial for you? So, to be honest with you guys, the reason that we rely on the help of our members, which is our sponsors. We don't have huge sponsors like corporations and stuff like that sponsoring us at all. They don't want to touch us anything. They don't want to deal with channels like us. And then YouTube censors our live streams if we turn advertisements on. So in reality, these live streams are brought to you by our sponsors, our members in the chat, which are viewers and our patriots, and they support the free press and they believe in Golden State Times. That is the best, the best way to help out Golden State Times so we can continue live streaming. So to answer your question, whatever support we can get, either by sharing the live stream, by support through Super Chat, or support through membership, all that helps because it's a team effort. And and we always say on every single live stream, if you would like to help out Golden State Times, share the stream, tell people about us, bring patriots into the live chat, say hello in the chat, click the thumbs up button, but the biggest thing, share the stream. So I guess my answer to that question is sharing the stream. That is the best way to help out Golden State Times. Because more patriots are able to find out and know that there is news networks out there that is not telling them how to think or what to watch. Fake news media doesn't do what we do. They don't start it since the very, very beginning. They start it whenever they feel is more convenient for them, and then they start clipping and putting out just tiny little clips out of context. We don't do any of that stuff. So we hope that you guys let patriots know about us. And we'd like to give a big thank you here to I Am Newman. Hear me roar. Thank you so much for your help and your support through Super Chat. I'd also like to welcome a new member, Jay Fizzle. Thank you so much for your help and your support, becoming a new member, believing in Golden State Times, and supporting the free press. Those Super Chats and those memberships helps us continue live streaming here on YouTube. As you guys can see, these ads are ad-free. These live streams are ad-free. So they're viewer supported. So thank you so much for your help. We also like to give a big thank you to Regina Roberts. Thank you so much, Regina Roberts, for your help and your support through Super Chat. And Regina Roberts says, trust the plan. Our president is playing 4D chess. The clowns are playing checkers. Everything is planned for a military precision. Thank you, Golden State Times. Love you guys. where we go all. Thank you so much once again to Regina Roberts for your help and your support through Super Chat. Now, like I said, let me check Twitter to see who is sharing the live stream on social media. Unfortunately for this event, since it's not at the White House, there's no hot mic because they're playing copyrighted music. They're playing copyrighted music in the background, so we can't play that. And plus, we can't hear what they're saying anyways because the music is so loud. So that's the reason why there is no hot mic. Thank you so much to Gemini17 for sharing the stream. We also like to give a big thank you to Audrey for sharing the stream. Trump's Microwave Soda, thank you so much for sharing the stream. Christy Lee, thank you so much for sharing the stream. We also like to give a big thank you to Michelle Battistone, Kimmy Jones, and also Deplorable Golden. Thank you so much for sharing the stream. That box that you guys see on the bottom lower corner, that is where your name will come up if you help Golden State Times through membership or through Super Chat, or if you subscribe to the channel for the very first time and your account is public. Okay, there's a lot of patrons that have their accounts private. So if you have your account public, your name will come up on that box. And that lets Patriots know that you joined the family, you subscribed to the channel for the first time. Also, you supported Golden State Times through Super Chat if you did, or through membership if you became a new member. So all that will come up on the screen. All right, so we want to give a big thank you to Donald Trump winning, Deb926, Ben Shapiro's top lip never moves. That's funny. Johnny, thanks so much, Johnny, for your help and your support. Deplorable Golden, thanks so much for your support. Deplorable Trump Lover, thanks so much for your support. We also want to give a big thank you to P, Dr. Ed Cal, Robert Gambino, thanks so much for your continued support. Libertarians are insane. Thank you so much for your help. Patriot Gale, thank you so much for your help sharing the stream. Wake up and smell the MAGA. Thank you so much for your help and your support. Human American, thank you so much for your help and your support. Lights on, Suns Up, thank you so much for your support sharing the stream. We'll also like to give a big thank you to Paula and Tara Woodruff and Craig. Thanks so much, Craig, for sharing the stream. We also like to give a big thank you here to, let's see here, Odeer at home. Thanks so much, Odeer. And it says Ellen and Marga from the Netherlands supporting Trump. Wow, that's amazing. All the way from the Netherlands. Thank you so much, Ellen and Marga, for your help and your support. Believing in Golden State Times and supporting the free press. As you guys can see, folks, we have patriots from all over the world tuning in to see what is going on in the United States. Everyone wants to know what is going on. Everyone wants freedom in their own country. And we're fighting it here, and they're fighting it all over the world. So we're all here together. So thank you so much once again to all the patriots that are helping us out. Now let's see. Let me check one more time to give more shout outs to everyone that is sharing the stream on Twitter. The only reason we use Twitter, folks, to be honest with you guys, is because the easiest place I can actually find patriots that are sharing our live stream. It's the easiest place. It's weird, but it is. President Trump should be coming out right now. Here we go.
It's Donald J. Trump.
Thank you very much. Great to be in this wonderful state. So many friends, so much success, and we love being here. And we're here actually today to discuss the exciting progress that we've achieved under the Operation Warp Speed, our historic initiative to develop, test, manufacture, and deliver a vaccine in record time, and that's what it is, in record time. Likewise, therapeutically, we are very, very advanced. You're hearing about it, and you'll be hearing about it a lot more in the next 2 weeks. We will achieve a victory over the virus by unleashing America's scientific genius, which is what it is. I'm therefore proud to announce that this morning, the Moderna vaccine has officially entered phase 3 already, and that's phase 3 clinical trials, the final stage before approval. There's never been anything like this in terms of speed, nothing even close. A second vaccine is likely to enter phase 3 in a matter of days. Under Operation Warp Speed, We've shaved years off of the time that it takes to develop a vaccine, in some cases many years, and we've done it while maintaining the FDA gold standard for safety. This is the fastest a vaccine for a novel pathogen has ever gone. It's never gone like this. And if you look at where we are by phase 3, we can say ever gone by far. 4 additional promising candidates are expected to enter final trials in the coming weeks, including the Novavax vaccine being developed right here at this facility. It's an incredible facility. We're going to be making a tour in a little while, very complete tour with the folks that run it and the people that operate. We've just completed a tour of Fujifilm's innovation laboratories, and that's going to be done at much higher level in a few minutes after I'm finished, and I believe we'll take a few questions too, which we're carrying out a crucial biomanufacturing process needed to make the Novavax vaccine. This production is made possible by my administration's $1.6 billion award to Novavax as part of Operation Warp Speed. It lets us deliver the final product in a time that never has been achieved anywhere at any time for anything like this. These same manufacturing processes are being conducted on an even larger scale in College Station, Texas. Today, I'm proud to announce that HHS has just signed a $265 million contract with the Fujifilm Texas A&M Innovation Center, which is quite the place, to dramatically expand their vaccine manufacturing capacity. I want to thank Fujifilm CEO Martin Meeson for welcoming us today. And Martin, where is Martin? Thank you. Thank you very much, Martin. It's really wonderful to be with you under these circumstances, in particular, with all the progress that's being made, as well as Novavax CEO Stanley Erck. Stanley, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks also to Secretary Alex Azar, who's with us, Senator Tom Tillis. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tom. Stand up, Tom. Good job you've done. Thank you very much. You really have. Representatives Richard Hudson, David Rouser, Mark Walker, Dan Bishop, and Greg Murphy. Thank you. All friends, all warriors. Lieutenant Governor Dan Forrest, who I hear is doing a great job. Where's Dan? Stand up, Dan. Great job, Dan. Really good. North Carolina House Speaker Tim Moore. Thank you, Tim. Great job. And President Pro Tem of the North Carolina State Senate, Phil Berger. Thank you, Phil, very much. I appreciate it. Operation Warp Speed is funding a historic portfolio of highly promising vaccine candidates. In addition to our $1.6 billion investment in Novavax, we've issued a $483 million contract with Moderna, a $1.2 billion contract with AstraZeneca, a $465 million contract with Janssen, and just last week, a $1.95 billion agreement with Pfizer. Tremendous progress is being made with all of those great companies. A groundbreaking agreement with Pfizer includes a guarantee to deliver 100 million doses shortly after the vaccine's approval, almost immediately, with the option to purchase an additional 500 million thereafter. Not only is Operation Warp Speed accelerating the development of a vaccine, we're also directing a colossal industrial mobilization to ensure its rapid delivery. Nothing's happened like this since the end of World War II. Instead of the usual sequence of vaccine development, testing, and trials, followed by production, our strategy is to conduct these phases simultaneously, so everything goes at one time. We're not waiting and waiting and waiting. It's all going at one time. We have a system that has, I think it's unparalleled, never been done before, but we suspect it's going to work and work very well. We're mass producing all of the most promising vaccine candidates in advance so that on the day one that it's approved, it'll be available to the American people immediately, and we'll probably have a lot for a lot of other people throughout the world. The world is suffering from this China virus. Another dimension of Operation Warp Speed is our focus on therapeutics to treat the virus. Over 140 clinical trials are underway, and a number of effective therapies have already been developed and widely delivered, including remdesivir, which is having a tremendous impact. You see that with mortality rates and other things statistically. Dexamethasone, convalescent plasma, and antibody treatments. We have numerous treatments right now that are under study, and I think over the next couple of weeks we may actually have some very positive answers as to that. On July 7th, we announced a $450 million agreement with Regeneron to begin advanced manufacturing of its antibody treatment, which is currently in late-stage clinical trials. Late stage. Due to the medical advances we've already achieved and our increased knowledge in how to treat the virus, the mortality rate for patients over the age of 18 is 85% lower than it was in April. Think of that, 85%. And is 25% lower than Europe as a whole. In the middle of April, more than 22% of all deaths in the United States were attributable to the China virus. As the last week, that number has dropped down. As of last week, it's dropped down to under 7%. To decrease the turnaround times for testing, the first two laboratories have been approved to provide pooled testing, very important. In other words, samples from multiple patients are processed together. They're pooled. Now, pooled testing will reduce turnaround times by substantially more than 50%. Last week, our Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services began distributing rapid point-of-care diagnostic test instruments to all of the nursing homes in the United States, focusing on the areas of greatest need, which is our elderly and our nursing homes. What we've already sent includes testing instruments to 635 nursing homes for 196,000 rapid point-of-care tests. It's a tremendous amount. You'll get your response and answer from 5 to 15 minutes. Over the next 3 weeks, 1,700 nursing homes will receive an additional 800,000 point-of-care tests. Think of that. The United States has conducted over 52 million tests. That's more than all of Europe put together times 2. Nobody's even close. And as countries go, as an example, India is up to 11 million tests. We're going to be very shortly at 55 million tests. India has 1.4 billion people. Through our relentless efforts, we've completely rebuilt our stockpile, which the previous administration depleted and did not refill. The cupboards were bare, I say it often. In total, we've now distributed nearly 100 million N95 masks, 35 million surgical masks, 15 million face shields, and much, much more. In addition to that, ventilators, the most difficult thing of all. We are now building thousands a month, and we're distributing. We have all we need in our country, but to other countries that are in desperate need. Other countries are having a tremendously difficult time with the virus. Last week, FEMA sent additional personnel, protective equipment to over 15,000 nursing homes, including 643,000 pairs of protective eyewear, 7 million masks, 34 million pairs of gloves, and 6 million gowns. It's a lot. Over the weekend, cases in Florida, Texas, and Arizona held steady and are now heading down. In Arizona, they're heading very substantially down and rapidly. We've been constant and in constant communication with the states and are surging them resources when requested. They largely had what they needed, but anything they need, we send them immediately. We are totally full. We have everything we need. We get it to the states immediately. We deal with the governors. The relationship with the governors has been very good. These states are not out of the woods, but rigorous compliance with guidelines should allow them to turn the corner and very, very quickly. We are working with every governor and health commissioner across the country to bring a complete individualized analysis to each state, as well as tailored recommendations. States are different. My administration is also closely monitoring the surging caseload in Latin America, which is now the region in the world with the most active reported infections by far. Due to the relative scarcity of testing in Latin America, however, the region's reported number of cases is also likely to be dramatically undercut or undercounted. And I can say that's probably true throughout the entire world. We report our cases. Most of the world doesn't. They either don't do testing, therefore they have very few cases, even though people are sick, or they just don't report. And given the reality of what we just said, we're focusing aggressively on the Texas border and countries that we think have to be watched very, very carefully, because you have some very, very highly infected countries outside of our borders. I've spoken with Governor Abbott, terrific gentleman, and I can report that over 3,300 federal personnel are on the ground in Texas. We've given them a tremendous amount of extra help, including doctors, nurses, frontline people. We've supplied Texas with more than 2.5 million gloves, 800,000 goggles, 337,000 surgical gowns, 1.8 million surgical masks, 1.36 million N95 respirators, and 500,000 KN90 masks. Beginning this week, Texas hospitals will receive 500 cases of remdesivir, which has proven very effective, enough to treat 3,200 patients. In addition to the cross-border spread, the stage of the pandemic is being fueled by younger Americans who generally have little risk of being seriously harmed by the disease, but can spread the disease. We need all Americans to be conscious about their actions and to exercise extreme vigilance. I trust all Americans to do the right thing, but we strongly advise everyone to especially focus on maintaining a social distance, maintaining rigorous hygiene, avoid large gatherings and crowded indoor bars, and wear masks when appropriate. We also strongly urge citizens to take extra precautions to shield those at highest risk, which are, in most cases, in many cases, the elderly, especially the elderly with medical problems such as heart or diabetes. But you want to shield them, and you want to guard them, and you want to protect them from the virus, especially those that are really targeted, almost targeted, you could say, by this horrible, horrible plague, this horrible epidemic, pandemic. America will develop a vaccine very soon, and we will defeat the virus. We will have it delivered in record time. As our visit here demonstrates, and I want to thank all of the people and representatives from the great state of North Carolina. This is a great place. It's a phenomenal place. And we've had so many great meetings and such a great time. I want to drive and tenacity of your representatives and your politicians has been incredible. When they call, I'm there. When they call, most of them, many of them are sitting here right now, I will always answer their call. So thank you very much. I appreciate you being here with us. And let's get on to a few questions. Tremendous progress has been made, and it's been made rapidly, and it's been made in areas that nothing like that has taken place before. So please, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
There's been a lot of despair when it comes to the virus. Is today's event about giving Americans hope, a sense of optimism? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I think so, but there would be not that same kind of hope if we weren't doing so well. We're, just before I left the White House in the Oval Office, we had a meeting with our doctors, scientists, some others, and they're making tremendous progress with respect to therapeutics. I can tell you therapeutically, I think over the next couple of weeks we'll have some really very good things to say. We're just having great answers. So it is about that, and it's also the vaccine that we discussed today at even greater length is just coming along really well. And it's not just one company, it's many companies have had tremendous progress. So that'll be announced over the next very short period. Well, I heard very positive things, but by the end of the year, we think we're in very good shape to be doing that. By the end of this year, we're going to be, in terms of the vaccine, I think in terms of therapeutics, even sooner than that. Therapeutics meaning you go and you give somebody, whether it's transfusion or shots or whatever it may be, and they heal, and they heal quickly. So we've had tremendous progress. We already have, if you look at remdesivir, and you look at some of the other things. But we'll have some announcements on that over the next 2 weeks. Yeah, it is hope, but it's only hope because we've gotten such incredible results scientifically.
One final question.
Yeah.
You did talk with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and I wanted to ask if you did bring up the reports of Russia having bounties on our soldiers in Afghanistan.
We don't talk about what we discussed, but we had plenty of discussion, and I think it was very productive. Please.
Larry Kudlow earlier today said that the V-shaped recovery is showing signs of moderating. Do you think, given what we're seeing with an increase in cases, that the recovery could be in jeopardy at all, the economic recovery?
I don't think so. I think the recovery's been very strong. We've set record job numbers. We've set record numbers. Whether it's a pure V or a little bit less than that, I think it's going to be very good. If therapeutically we come up with some answers very quickly, which I think we will, then you're going to have a tremendous recovery. Likewise with the vaccines. If you do that by the end of the year, that's ahead of schedule, substantially ahead of schedule, and it's ahead of anything that's ever taken place in terms of vaccines before. So I think if those things happen, if just one of those events happen, you'll go right back into that V, and I think you're probably in the V anyway. I really do believe a lot of the governors should be opening up states that they're not opening, and we'll see what happens with them. But a lot will have to do with the fact that therapeutically, I think you're going to have some great answers. Vaccine-wise, likewise. Yeah, please go ahead in the back.
Zachary Yates from the Raleigh News and Observer. Now that you've canceled the Jacksonville portion of the RNC, do you think Governor Cooper made the right choice in limiting attendance in Charlotte?
Well, we're actually coming to North Carolina, as you know, and we're having a very major, I guess that would be the nomination night, so that's Monday. That'll be Monday. They're going to be here. And the rest we'll do in a different form. We could have done it many different ways, but I think we did the right thing, and I'm really happy that we're going to be having a piece of it, at least, and a very important piece, in North Carolina. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Mr. President, your poll numbers suffered in recent months because of your handling on the pandemic. You're here now today. What's your plan going forward to prove to Americans that you're the right person to respond?
I think the poll numbers are very good. The poll numbers we have are very good. We're leading in North Carolina. We're leading in Pennsylvania. We're leading in Arizona. Our numbers. We're leading in Arizona. We're leading nicely in Florida. I think our poll numbers are very good. We're leading substantially in Georgia. I mean, we get a lot of suppression polls. We get a lot of fake polls, just like we have fake news. I mean, it's a terrible thing when you look at it. But I had the same thing 4 years ago. I was losing everywhere. I had poll numbers where I wasn't going to win any state, and I ended up winning every one of them. You know, the swing states. I wasn't going to win any of them, and I won all of them. And I have the same thing this year. This year they have it even closer. They have it closer, but it's the same suppression-type polls. We have polls that show me leading in almost every swing state, and substantially in other states by even more than I won in 16. When you look at Florida as an example, you have thousands of boats out of the ocean, out on the intercoastal. You look at other states where likewise you have thousands of boats, and they're all waving the Trump sign, Trump-Pence sign, and they're so proud. Thousands and thousands, you've seen it, where you have bikers for Trump with lines that are miles long on highways going along on weekends. I think there's more spirit now than there's ever been for my campaign, and that includes 2016, where obviously there was great enthusiasm, great spirit. We had great spirit. I think there's more today because what we've done, nobody's ever done before. Nobody has ever rebuilt the military, cut taxes the most in our history, created the greatest economy we've ever had, cut regulations at a level that nobody's ever done. And all of these different things, the VA, we got VA choice. We got VA everything for the VA. Right now, they had a 91% approval rating in a recent poll. I was just speaking to the secretary, 91% in the VA. That's never happened before. I think when people see all that we've done, even Space Force, we created a force, an actual, you know, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, right? It's pretty amazing. Coast Guard, and now Space Force. That hasn't happened in 75 years. What we've done, working with some of those warriors over there, by the way, but what we've done has never been done. If you look at Alaska with ANWR, one of the perhaps the biggest drilling site in the world, Even Ronald Reagan and Bush and Clinton, everybody wanted to get it done. I got it done. Anwar in Alaska, probably or possibly the biggest drilling site in the world. Now, what we've done has been incredible. Recently, it looked like the energy business was going to be a catastrophe. We were number one in the world, and then we had the pandemic, and nobody was using energy. Nobody was driving in automobiles. No gasoline. And by the way, gasoline prices for everyone are very, very low. In many cases, less than $2. That's pretty incredible. And I saved the energy business. I got Russia and I got Saudi Arabia on the phone, and they cut way back, and we're now at $40 and plus a barrel, and we're saving tens of millions of jobs in energy. We're the number one in energy in the world. So with all that we've done, we made and brought this country to the greatest point in its history. We never had an economy like we had prior to the China plague or China virus coming in. We never had numbers like it. We are going to have them again. And everyone knows I'm going to rebuild it. I had to close it up. We saved millions of lives by closing it. If we didn't close it, you would have seen numbers that would have been 15 times what you have right now. One death is too much, but it would have been 10 to 15 times, maybe more than that, what you have. We closed this greatest economy ever, far bigger than China, better than China. China was having, by the way, the worst year they had in 67 years. Tariffs, they paid us tens of billions of dollars. The worst year they've had, think of it, in 67 years. We were having the best year we've ever had. I had to close it, and now we're reopening it. And next year will be stronger. It'll be the strongest year so far. It'll be better even than last year. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be heading back, and I'll see you back at the White House. Thank you very much. We're going to take an additional tour of the facility with your great leaders. Thank you very much to the people of North Carolina. We love being here. Thank you.
All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us here at Golden State Times. If you guys liked our coverage, make sure that you share it on social media, and also you click the thumbs up button. So share this video on social media, click the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, we encourage you to subscribe and click that notification bell. For future President Trump live streams, if you want to get notified by us instead of YouTube, text the word Trump Live to the number 555-888. Once again, text the word Trump Live to the number 555-888, and we will send you a notification 100% of the time compared to YouTube's 10% of the time or less. So make sure you text the word Trump Live to the number 555-888. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter at Gold State Times and on Parler at Golden State Times for full coverage of politics, President Trump, and everything else in between. If you missed President Trump's earlier speech, it should be coming up on your screen. It's interactive. Just click on it. It'll take you to the video you might want to watch. Give it a thumbs up and share it on social media along with this one. And we hope to see you guys here very soon. All right, folks. So that was for the video upload. If you guys missed the president's Q&A with reporters or the speech, we are uploading it onto the channel right now. That way, you guys can check it out. Once again, if you guys missed the president's speech, we are uploading it onto the channel right now, just in case you guys missed it. I'll be back on the microphone to let you guys know once it's been uploaded.
dismantle
All right, folks, so the video is set to be uploaded right now, so just give me a second. I'll be back on the microphone to let you guys know. All right, folks, so the video has been uploaded onto the channel. If you guys missed it, the Q&A part of President Trump's speech, then we have uploaded that onto the channel right now. So let me put the link to it in the chat so you guys can head over there, give that video a thumbs up, and share it on social media. Just give me 1 second here. All right, so make sure you guys head over to the video, give it a thumbs up, and share it on social media. Let me know if you guys got notified by YouTube for that video. Let me know if you got notified by YouTube. If you did not get notified by YouTube, click on the link that I am putting in the chat. Head over to the video, give it a thumbs up, and share it on social media. Also, don't forget to say hello in the comment section of that video. It helps out the channel and it helps out the video immensely. It lets YouTube know that Patriots want to watch it, so then it shows it to more people. So that's basically how it works. So let me know if you guys got notified by YouTube. So Deacon says, I already got notified by YouTube. That was quick. Yeah, it was quick. We try to upload stuff as soon as they happen, folks. That is what we do here at Golden State Times. Want to make sure that you guys watch it first here at Golden State Times. And we even upload it before anybody else, even the fake news media. We're even faster than the fake news media. So that That way you guys can watch it before anybody else. We're putting the link to it in the chat in case you guys did not get notified. But if you did, that is awesome. So there is some patriots that are saying that they got notified. That's great. Thank you so much for the feedback. It says, seeing Trump's attitude changing on the virus is really strange. No, I don't think it's strange. Now, I really do not want to make any comments because this channel is not about, my own personal opinion. But what I do want you guys to know, or what I do want you guys to look into is Art of the Deal. If you guys haven't read that book, read it. If you don't want to read it, get the audio version, the audiobook version of President Trump's book, Art of the Deal. Just read it. It's a very good read, and it'll tell you exactly what's going on and exactly what President Trump is doing. So that's all I got to say on that is read The Art of the Deal. If you already read it, then reread it because you probably forgot what the book was all about or what he had to say. Very important things that he had to say in that book. But if you haven't yet, get the audiobook or read it yourself, and you'll figure it out why President Trump is doing what he's doing. All right, folks. So we're shutting this live stream down. President Trump is going to do a tour of the facility where he's at right now in North Carolina. So we're trying to get that footage so we can upload it onto the channel. So thank you so much once again for tuning in here at Golden State Times and being the best part of this channel. You guys are awesome. You guys help us so much on a daily basis, and we're so thankful. We want to give a big thank you to our moderators for keeping the chat clean and enjoyable for everyone. You guys are amazing. You guys do an amazing job, and we'd like to thank you so much for your hard work and your support. Now, if you did not get notified for our live or our video that we uploaded just a few moments ago, I am putting the link to it in the chat. So head over to the video right now and continue your conversations there in the comment section below. There's tons of patriots already commenting on there, so make sure you go and check it out. But don't forget to share it on social media, give it a thumbs up, and all that good stuff. So we'll see you very soon. Peace.